coming, and every time we come, there's more of you, so well done. You're doing brilliantly building this struggle. And what we have to realise is everything that we do in support of Palestine goes back to people in Palestine. And what the world tries to make out is that the Palestinians are alone. And them knowing that there's people here fighting for them, getting their narrative across is really important. So whatever we can do, we do it, and we keep doing it. In Manchester, we have a banner saying Manchester supports the resistance. And, you know, there's only one solution: Intifada revolution. Now, that is coming from the Palestinians themselves. And I think quite often activists shy away from that. We worry about the Palestinians taking the actions that are violent. But what we have to know is that the only way things are going to change is through Palestinian resistance. And if we take that narrative away, if we don't support them, then they lose that support. There's no peaceful solution as far as Israel's concerned, and consequently people are forced into very desperate acts, like a 13-year-old recently in Jerusalem. These are desperate acts of people that are constantly humiliated, constantly seeing their parents humiliated, constantly stopped from having any education. Within Jerusalem, within the West Bank, they're not allowed to have education in Arabic. It all has to be Hebrew. Their culture is being totally wiped out. They can't show the Palestinian flag. If a kid gets outside on a hill with a Palestinian flag, it's okay by the Israeli state to shoot them because they're terrorists and they're frightening people, showing their flag. This is the life people are living. They're constantly having their homes destroyed, and it just is becoming totally unbearable. So people are organising, especially the youth. They're organising and they're resisting. And this is why the reaction by the Israeli state is so vicious. And in Jenin, they have got a history of resistance. This is why they've been clamped down on. I was in Jenin, and with the Freedom Theatre is in Jenin. Many of you may have seen they've done tours in England. They're amazing because they get across among young people the situation that they're living in and how freedom can be developed. And so the attack on Jenin is that the settlers are moving more and more in. They're rushing to take as much land as possible. And Jenin, Nablus, Hebron are areas that they're targeting. And why? Because those settlers are the fascists from America, from Chicago. They all still have American passports, but they're claiming that this is their land. And now the settlers are running the judiciary, they're in the government. These are people that are illegal under international law for being in that country. And they are lawless. And there is no control. In Hebron, there was they were attacking young people